Հարգելի բարեկամներ, այս տարի Ամերիկայի արևելյան շրջանի էջմիածնական թեմի առաջնորդարանի տիկնաց հանձնախմբի միջեկեղեցական կոնֆերանսը ավարտվեց ոչ թե ընդունված ճաշկերույթով, այլ հայ գեղանկարիչների ցուցահանդեսով, կազմակերպությամբ արվեստաբան Շողակն Հովհաննիսյանի։ Այժմ ուզում եմ ձեր ուշադրությանը ներկայացնել իմ պատրաստած ակնարկը այդ բացառիկ ցուցահանդեսի մասին։
Recently, at the Gulbenkian Hall of St. Vartan's Cathedral in New York City, the Women's Guild Central Council of the Diocese of the Armenian Church presented a group art exhibition, Crosses and Icons, Celebrating Spirituality. The exhibition was curated by Vicky Hovhannisyan, collector and director of VH Contemporary Art, with the collaboration of Rafi Sarkisian, faculty at the School of the Visual Arts, New York.
I was asked to organize this exhibition by the Women's Guild Central Council, by Rita Oskarichian. And normally, lately, I'm not accepting to organize things or chair things. But when she told me she was representing the Ladies Guild Central Council, I could not say no, because the Ladies Guild is very, very close to my heart. I feel the Ladies Guild of all the churches are the unsung heroes of the churches. One of the most important present artists, who is also in Armenian called Vastagavor, that is, he's been decorated by the state as being one of the eminent artists in the country presently, is Sarkis Hamalbashian. Sarkis has a very unique style which goes back to our manuscripts. And as you can see, being a contemporary artist, he illuminates and he kind of take the old style, but he paints them in a very contemporary theme, contemporary manner. Here we have Ararat Sarkisian, who is also another Bastagavor that is also been decorated by the state as one of the most eminent artists of the present times. Ararat Sarkisian is very prolific, very multimedia artist. In this case, he's using how do you say, recycled paper, handmade paper, and he is he's showcasing the khachkars that were demolished by the Azeris. And the artist is telling us that though the Azeris and the Turks have demolished all our khachkars outside of New Julfa, they may demolish their antiquities, but they can never, never break our spirit. So he is recreating what was completely annihilated by the Azeri soldiers, what those khachkars were. So they are each a unique piece, and each one doesn't resemble like the other ones. With our third artist, this is Moko. Moko is Mariam Khachaturian. Mariam is the daughter of the eminent, well-known, deceased artist Rudolf Khachaturian. And here we're coming into the abstraction. However, with the abstraction, you can see the influence of Braque, Picasso. You would think these are stained glass windows. Again, I wanted to tie things into the spirituality, into the church, into the theme of the day. So those are towers in her mind, but in the meantime, they are also stained glass windows. And you can see the abstraction. I mean, it's magnificent. This is a woman, and this is a man. I myself have not seen any other artist, using this and interpreting a man and a woman in this most original way. Very important artist. She has a great future. I've known her the last 15 years also, but now I'm working with her closely, and she has a great future. Here we have the famous Hamlet Hovsepian, the abstract expressionist artist, who is from the village of Ashnak. The whole theme of his artwork is really showing the landscape of his village. He is absolutely mesmerized and impressed by the landscape of Ashnak. And if you can see, he has really used the minimalist, abstract expressionist style An artist that has not been outside of Armenia, an artist who is from the village. When you go to his house, you would think you went to the MoMA. This artist is very talented, avant-garde, ahead of his time, and really, really a unique person. And I've been very impressed by his art, serious. He is also multi-talented. He does video art, photography, movies, and of course, the artworks.
This exhibition is a slice of Mrs. Vicky Hovhannisyan's resolute commitment in spreading art created in Yerevan across the continents. In the early 1990s, while building an extraordinary international collection, Vicky Hovhannisyan served the position of the chairman of the Collectors Forum of the Museum of Contemporary Art of Chicago. Putting together works by these four remarkable artists is a summation of the very far past, the Middle Ages, having to do with the beginning of Christianity. And Armenia, as we all know, is the very first nation that accepted Christianity as an official religion in 301 AD, along with modern and contemporary works of art that are likewise timeless and spiritual. And imagine looking at the world from an airplane. What you see is no longer the landscape you are familiar with, but rather nothing but a form of abstraction.
Very excited to be here today amongst this beautiful exhibition, which is really showcasing the talent of four phenomenal artists of our Armenian background. It's really exciting, for the Women's Guild to be supporting such a great opportunity for us to showcase our talent of our Armenian artists. It's not every day we obviously have the chance to see the works of Sarkis Hamalbasyan, for instance, or Ararat Sarkisian. So it's great to give our community this chance to see these artists work in person. Today, obviously, we have on show four amazing artists. They're all showing this really strong talent towards understanding the artistic medium, towards using paint, towards using works on paper, towards using sculpture, and really transmitting from these basic elements these gorgeous textural works, and taking you as a viewer through their journey as an artist and bringing forth all their different ideologies from a canvas to a sculpture to work on paper and making these really powerful presentations. I think something that we all have to make a really concerted effort as Armenians and as art lovers is to give our artists the opportunity to showcase their works, to create opportunities for not just Armenians to enjoy their other Armenian artists, but for a wider opportunity and a wider range of collectors, of art lovers, to have the chance to see what our artists are capable of doing. And it's all about exposure. We have to really all try our best to create opportunities to make exhibitions like this, to show our talent to the greater community.
Vicky Hovhannisyan's work as a curator is well known to the Armenian community. She has organized and curated numerous exhibitions and art events promoting Armenian art and the artists to both Armenian and American audiences here in the United States. As the title of this exhibition indicates, works by these talented artists based in Yerevan address an extensive and rich range of representations of the concept of spirituality through religious, collective, and individual symbols and icons. The exhibition presented paintings and several newly invented mediums that reveal creative, original, cutting-edge means of art making.